Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to Prime Life. So to the viewers out there, I'm putting a disclaimer out there, no humans were hurt or will be hurt in the course of the next few minutes here, because I'm delighted to be joined now by Muhammad Docrat, who's a personal trainer, and he's going to be training me. So guys, just don't judge me. Muhammad, assalamu alaikum, welcome to INX.
Walaikum salam. How are you, Muhammad?
All good. So we know Ramadan's coming up in the next, I think 30 days to Ramadan. The countdown's there. We know Ramadan's a time where a lot of people eat very unhealthy. Because we're fasting, we're not doing any exercises. And then when we come home after Taraweeh at night, our legs are paining. We can't wake up the next morning. So I think in this segment, let's talk about how we're going to prepare ourselves for Ramadan. Let's do some kind of Ramadan training.
Yeah, so for Ramadan, it's very important to keep active, right? And if you're not active, because many are not active or haven't been to the gym for the past year, new me might have started and it's just they've given up, before Ramadan comes. So it's important to keep the shoulders active, keep the core butt active, keep the legs active. You don't need to work out and squat heavy and do crazy things, but just a bit of activity. So you're not tight when you go in sajda and ruku, you're not suffering, back pains, all of that, yeah.
Because we do know Taraweeh is not that easy. Standing for 20 rakats for probably an hour and a half. We're not used to it. We're not on that level there. So what exercises can we do, and what can we do to prepare ourselves for a healthy mind, a healthy body? And you know what, with a healthy mind and a healthy body, we have a healthy soul as well for Ramadan.
So what can we do in terms of exercise? I would say strength train, just about basics, which I would show you soon. And then diet-wise as well, keep the samosas to a minimum as well, savories, cut down on that a bit, increase the protein intake, and but enjoy it as well. So if you want a samosa, I always say after Taraweeh, you rather break with something healthy, a nice salad, some chicken, It's not the best and not the yummiest thing. After a long day, you're tired, you want the pizzas, the faluda, but that can wait, After Taraweeh, I would say break with something light so you don't feel heavy in the Taraweeh, because you feel bloated, you start burping, and that's not what we want, You want to feel light, you want to enjoy the Taraweeh, and then after that you can enjoy the samosas, and before bed maybe not the best idea, but if you want 1 or 2 samosas, go for it.
So you shouldn't be eating 6 and 7 and then downing it with the food, with the kebabs, and then making everybody miserable at Taraweeh.
No, otherwise you would get that burps in Taraweeh, and we don't want that.
Okay, so we said we're going to do some basic training. So we're going to show our viewers out there, and to the viewers out there, don't laugh, but I'm going to be the guinea pig today. So Mohammed, let's go ahead.
All right. So I brought some equipment as well.
Okay.
Let's get started. So for Taraweeh, right, we would need, obviously when we start our salah, right, we're raising the arms up, and what we need is good shoulders, good shoulder mobility, flexibility. So what I would do is just a simple exercise. You can take a rubber band, right? You're welcome to purchase this from Rebel Fitness. Otherwise, you can even use a towel as an alternative. And what we're going to do is, you call them the banded sevens, right? Hold them here, and you're going to externally rotate while keeping your elbows in. Right.
I tried with this one here.
Can try it, but I would suggest do it with this one. Just a bit lighter, hey?
Okay, so
all right.
You do this.
All right.
Yeah.
And then externally pull it apart while keeping the elbows in. All right. Pull it apart.
And this is just going to increase your...
This is for warming up the rotator cuff. So you call them the banded sevens. So even if you do 6 or 7 like this with a towel, all right, pull it apart. And then the next exercise you do is exercise 2, all right?
Okay, so you're going to...
All for the shoulders. So you grab a towel, even if it's a towel, you grab it and you pull it like that.
Okay.
Right?
So okay.
Do 7 of these.
Simple.
Good. Keep the elbows nice and straight. Keep the elbows straight.
Okay, straight.
Right, come here.
All
right. Now pull apart. All right, pull it right apart. Good. Start getting the shoulders, and then go the other side.
So lift it up this way.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Just a bit of light warming up, you see.
So this is just a warm up. So I'm not going to be.
Yeah, these are just, they won't exhaust you. So you can use it for strengthening the shoulders as well, you know.
Because see, the other thing in Ramadan is because we're not eating, we're not drinking, we don't want the guys to be overexerting and then at 6 o'clock they all collapsing because of overexerting. We do know a lot of people do gym. I know a lot of people going to the gym between 6 and just like 10 minutes before iftar. But I think those are your professional.
Yeah, your regulars.
Your regulars who can do it. So viewers out there, if you're not into gymming, if you're not like too into this, maybe just take it easy and follow some of these tips that Muhammad's going to be giving you. I think this will be on YouTube as well. So you will be able to go back to this to come and get some more tips on how to do this light exercises for Ramadan.
Okay. And then the next exercise, also with the pen, right? Last one for shoulders, then we got the upper body sorted, right? You're gonna pull apart, so, and then slowly rotate while keeping tension in the shoulders. Right through, pulling the pen apart. Remember, you can do this with a towel as well, eh?
Oh, so you don't have to have this.
You don't have to have the rubber band, right?
Okay, so
the elastic band.
Okay, so the elastic is just more for, because it's
more if you have it, use it. If you don't,
so
you know.
what we're going to do here is
pull it apart.
Yeah.
Right, and then externally rotate. Right, all right. Come back. Watch the tournament behind you. Yes. All right.
Okay. So this is all for your upper body.
This
for
is
your
all
shoulders,
for your shoulders and that upper back, shoulders. Yeah. Right. We just getting them loose to loosen up. Right.
So that means like you're standing up. We're gonna go up like this. So at least you know you
are but loose there. You're not gonna hunch back.
So this is just like opening it up for you.
So that's to open that up. Right. The next exercise we can do is always 1 or 2 core exercises and then a few leg exercises. So 1 or 2 core exercises. The key component of core is I would do a plank, if you can. All right. A plank. Let's see. Right. This is your plank. So you want to make sure, that everything is in line. So the shoulder blades, the glutes, and this. Even if you keep the core engaged, right?
Yeah.
Keep it slightly up, all right?
Okay, now I can feel like everything pulling.
Keep it there. This is a great workout. Maybe one of the only ones you would need, right, for your core. And keep it there just for about 30 seconds, all right?
Okay,
keep it for 10 more. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. That's good. So that's one of the only ones you would probably need for core exercise, right?
Okay, so like maybe a minute of planking.
Maybe a minute, 30 seconds, even 20, if you start off, because you don't want to overexert yourself. We're just getting the muscles engaged, nice and warm.
So this is basically a light warm-up, getting muscles engaged, and then as the month goes on, maybe you
can increase it gradually. So if you start, example, with a plank, 20 seconds, 3 rounds, and then you pull it up. The shoulder rotations, you start these exercises that I demonstrated.
All right.
3 rounds of 8 reps, 10 reps. And then you pull it 12 reps, 14, 16, Don't want to go to 20 or 30, but you can pull it up to 15 reps.
All right, perfect. So that was one part of the core. What else can we do for core?
What else you can do? You can do hollow holds as well, or you could do an exercise like sit-ups.
Yeah.
But I would do hollow holds. These are core strengthening, remember? So it's not for your six-pack. We don't want that muscle. So we want to just get the core straight, strong. All right, I would do a hollow hold where you go down like this and you hold it, right? Okay, so if you can't do this,
I'm not going to be attempting this because you might have to get a paramedic to come in a few minutes, but we'll watch you.
But that's one of the exercises. If you can't, for the viewers who can't perform that exercise, you can go just like this, all right? You make sure you keep your heels on the ground. You lean a bit back until you feel a stretch in your core. You can see my core is shaking, all right? And that's how you engage it. And then you just breathe gently in and out, keeping the core engaged, all right?
Okay, so that's your second core. And then now let's talk about our legs, because we all, I mean, standing for 20 rakats, it's tiring. What do you do for your legs to keep that strength? I mean, you need
For
to
your
build up
legs.
some strength in your legs.
Okay, just basics, right? I'll give you 2 to 3 exercises.
Yeah.
First one, we're going to do a squat. So you know how to
Yeah.
squat, shoulder width apart, right? You can turn your feet out slightly.
Okay.
We don't want a wide squat like that. Want just a basic one.
All right.
Just like this. And then you're going to keep the form upright, keep the upper body upright, look up, and slowly go down. All right. Keep the heels on the ground, everything just like that. You don't want to, important not to lean forward like that.
Also,
You want to just stay back nicely and as low as you can. If you can go right down, you're more than welcome to. If you can't, just like that. Keep that slightly up. All right. Now go up. Good. You just want that basic squat. So,
but you do feel a bit of pain in your legs.
You do,
especially,
yeah. So these are good for the quads, as we know. And then when you come up from a squat, it works your hamstrings as well.
Okay, cool.
So that's one of the exercises, right?
And then
the other one you
be?
can do is a basic good morning as well.
Yeah.
You know, like you make in sajda, you know, but you go up and down. So you can hold a object, whether it's dumbbells, you know, a towel, whatever, is any form of resistance. 2 water bottles.
So if it's Ramadan, you can hold 2 of the Faluda bottles in your hand. You know the one,
2 of the Faluda bottles, you could hold that as well if it works. And then you just want to hinge. So you want to push the glutes back. All right, keep the knees straight. And then touch your toes. All right, or just hold there. You should feel a sensation in the
sensation
back.
here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the next one. And the final one you want to do is just basic calf raises.
Yeah.
So how this would work is you lean on a platform, kind of you see me, all right? And then you're just going to extend.
So, okay, so you have to lean on something.
You can lean on something, keep your feet together, all right?
And
contract, 1, 2, work in, and then go down slowly. Go up again, 1, 2, come back down. Just like that, basic. Okay.
So this is a basic exercise routine, maybe for the first few days. Okay, so we know we got where we want to be, but I think you've whet the appetite of a lot of viewers out there. How do they get hold of you? And because a lot of people go to the gym, like it's January now, a lot of people have started, nobody knows what to do. If you walk into the gym, you're seeing people riding the bicycle in the wrong way, and like it's funny but not funny, seeing people not knowing what to do. And it's important sometimes to have the personal trainer, to have some guidance, because you might just go to the gym and end up injuring yourself.
Yeah, so you can get in contact with me, right? I'll give you my number, 071 12 51 668.
Okay, so we're going to put the number on air, and it will also be available on our social media. So the viewers out there, Muhammad, I mean, I had a pretty decent workout. I haven't collapsed. There isn't an ambulance outside or anything yet, so I'm still standing. So yeah, I think it was really important. Thank you so much for joining us. And I think as we build up to Ramadan, maybe we should spend some more time with you just to get some more tips for the viewers out there.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. And look, lots of viewers get intimidated, or members in the gym, since you say new year, new me. You'd be surprised at the members just sitting in a corner, you know, and they don't know what to do. So I would say pop by for a session, see how it goes, and don't be afraid. We all started somewhere, and we all build up. Eventually you'll be, you know, strong and fit and healthy, you know.
Muhammad Docrat, thank you so much, and Jazakallah for your time.
All right, Jazakallah,
That was Muhammad Docrat speaking to us here just about some tips, training tips for Ramadan. We're going to take a short break now, and I need to go and get some water. So we're going to take a short break now. Stay tuned.